Hey, notice our problem here is a lot. Find sine and cosine of 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi. Notice I kind of made a unit circle here. So it's a small one. Here's 0, here's pi over 2, here's pi, 3 pi over 2. And of course, once again, you back to what? 0 would also be the same as 2 pi. And you have an x and a y coordinate. Here's what's going to happen. A lot of your answers are either going to be what? 0 or 1, or maybe what? 0 or negative 1. Well, how do you know? Well, first off, sine of 0 is just what? Y over r. Go over here. What's y? 0. All right? What's sine of pi over 2? Well, up here, y is 1, so it's what? 1 over 1, or 1. What about sine at pi? Well, once again, y is 0, so it's just 0. And then about 3 pi over 2? Well, here it's negative 1, so it's negative 1 over 1, or negative 1. And then back at, now let's go to cosine. 2 pi would be the same, 0 would be the same as 2 pi. 2 pi will be the same answer as this one, because you're back at the same place. Cosine is now x over r for 0. X is what? 1? So it's 1. What's going to happen at pi over 2? X is 0, so you have 0 over 1, or 0. And what's going to happen at here? Here x is negative 1. So you have negative 1 over 1, or just negative 1. And then once again at 3 pi over 2, you're going to be back to what? 0, correct? There we go. And that's the angles right there. Notice, if you have a 90-degree mark, your sines and cosines are going to be 0s, 1s, or negative 1s. That's it. Those are the only options. And the reason they're 0s is because you really don't make a triangle. How can you have two 90 degrees in a triangle? The other side doesn't exist.